They sought my submission, but I'm a rebel with a cause. My scars are a roadmap, leading me to my destiny. They tried to silence my voice, but I'm a chorus of defiance. I'm not a whisper of doubt, I'm a declaration of war. They wanted a sacrifice, but I'm the one taking everything. My rage is a masterpiece, and I'm signing it with their names. They sought my forgiveness, but I offer only oblivion. I'm not a chapter in their story. I'm the author of my own saga. They tried to steal my light, but I'm a supernova, born to explode. My heart is a fortress, and they'll never breach its walls. They wanted a puppet, but I'm the puppeteer now. I'm not a footnote, I'm the headline they'll never forget. They sought my weakness, but I'm made of steel and thunder. My spirit is a wildfire, consuming everything in its path. They tried to rewrite my narrative, but I'm the editor of my own fate. I'm not a ghost of the past. I'm the architect of the future. They sought my tears, but I offer only a storm of retribution. My resolve is a diamond, unbreakable and unyielding. They wanted a broken doll, but I'm a warrior queen, crowned in vengeance. I'm not a whisper, I'm a thunderclap, echoing through eternity. They tried to bury my dreams, but they're seeds that will bloom into nightmares. My heart is a volcano, and it's about to erupt. They sought my demise, but I'm the phoenix, rising from the ashes of their treachery. I'm not a memory, I'm a legend, etched in the annals of time. They said, "You're nothing," but I'm everything they fear, and everything they'll never be. My soul is a black hole, and they're about to be consumed. They wanted a pawn, but I became the queen that checkmates kings. I'm not a footnote in their history. I'm the chapter they desperately want to erase. They sought my downfall, but I built my empire on the ruins of their arrogance. My wrath is a symphony, and they're about to hear the final note. They tried to extinguish my fire, but I'm a star, burning brighter than their darkest night. I'm not a whisper in the shadows. I'm the darkness they can't escape. They sought my surrender, but I'm a warrior, born to fight. My heart is a fortress, and they'll never breach its walls. They wanted a puppet, but I'm the puppeteer now. I'm not a footnote, I'm the headline they'll never forget. They sought my weakness, but I'm made of steel and thunder. My spirit is a wildfire, consuming everything in its path. They tried to rewrite my narrative, but I'm the editor of my own fate. I'm not a ghost of the past, I'm the architect of the future. They sought my tears, but I offer only a storm of retribution. My resolve is a diamond, unbreakable and unyielding. They wanted a broken doll, but I'm a warrior queen, crowned in vengeance. I'm not a whisper, I'm a thunderclap, echoing through eternity. They tried to bury my dreams, but they're seeds that will bloom into nightmares. My heart is a volcano, and it's about to erupt. They sought my demise, but I'm the phoenix, rising from the ashes of their treachery. I'm not a memory, I'm a legend, etched in the annals of time. They said, "You're nothing," but I'm everything they fear, and everything they'll never be. My silence is a weapon they don't understand. They wanted a reaction, but I gave them cold, calculated indifference. My forgiveness died with their lies. They tried to break my wings, but I learned to fly without them. I'm not a sacrifice. I'm the one who demands them. They underestimated my darkness, a fatal mistake. My past is a ghost, but I'm the one haunting them now. They sought my pity, but I offer only contempt. I'm not a whisper, I'm a scream they'll hear in their nightmares. They tried to bury my truth, but it rose from the grave. My vengeance is a slow burn, and they're the fuel. They wanted a scapegoat, but I became the reckoning. My heart is a wasteland, and they're lost in its barren depths. They sought my submission, but I'm a storm they can't weather. I'm not a victim, I'm a force of nature, untamed and unrelenting. They tried to steal my voice, but I'm the echo that haunts their silence. My rage is a masterpiece, and they're the canvas. They wanted a martyr, but I became the revolution. My spirit is a wildfire, and they're the kindling. They sought my destruction, but I'm the architect of their ruin. I'm not a shadow, I'm the eclipse that darkens their world. They tried to cage my soul, but I'm a universe, boundless and infinite. My heart is a black hole, and they're about to be swallowed whole. They wanted a puppet, but I became the master of their strings. I'm not a warning, I'm the consequence. They thought they knew pain, I taught them its true meaning. My patience is a thin thread, and it's about to snap. They tried to bury me, but I grew roots. I'm not a dream, I'm a nightmare they can't wake from. They built walls around me, but forgot I knew how to dig. My silence isn't weakness, it's the calm before the storm. I'm not heartless, I just learned to use my heart less. They say time heals all wounds, but what if time is the wound? I'm not a backup plan, and definitely not a second choice. You think you know me? Honey, you've barely scratched the surface of my chaos. I'm not angry, I'm just intensely disappointed in humanity. They tried to bury us. They didn't know we were seeds. My demons and I are on speaking terms now, and they're telling me things you wouldn't believe. I used to think my pain was my enemy, but it made me stronger than you'll ever be. They say forgive and forget, but I'm not a hard drive. I remember everything. Don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm a loaded weapon, and I know how to aim. I'm not lost. I'm just exploring new ways to lose my patience. They wanted fire. I gave them a supernova. My scars tell a story you wouldn't survive. I'm not bitter. I'm just allergic to fake people. They tried to break me, but I built myself a fortress out of their bricks. I'm not changing. I'm just finally becoming who I was always meant to be. They say what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. But what about the things that almost do? I'm not playing games. I'm playing to win. And you're not even on the board. They underestimated me. That was their first and last mistake. My soul is too deep for your shallow games. I'm not a victim. I'm a survivor. And I'm coming for everything they said I couldn't have. They wanted a puppet, but I cut my own strings. I'm not afraid of the dark. I am the dark. They say let it go, but some things are worth holding on to, even if they burn. I'm not a puzzle to be solved. I'm a force to be reckoned with. They tried to dim my light, but I'm a star, baby. I shine anyway. My heart is a battlefield, and I'm the only soldier left standing. They say follow your dreams, but my dreams are telling me to burn everything down. I'm not a queen, I'm a king, and I'm building my own empire. They say you can't change the past, but I'm rewriting my future. I'm not broken, I'm just beautifully damaged. They say good things come to those who wait, but I'm not waiting anymore. My silence is my weapon, and it's sharper than any sword. They wanted a sheep, but I'm a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm not a whisper, I'm a roar, and I'm about to shake the world. They say you can't have it all, but I'm about to prove them wrong. My pain is my power, and I'm using it to fuel my rise. They say what's done is done, but I'm not finished yet. I'm not a ghost. I'm a legend in the making. They say you're too much, but I say they're not enough. My heart is cold, but my fire burns brighter than ever. They say you'll never make it, but I'm already halfway there. I'm not a storm, I'm a hurricane, and I'm about to make landfall. They say you can't fight fate, but I'm rewriting the stars. My past is a lesson, not a life sentence. They say you're alone, but I have an army of ghosts behind me. I'm not a dreamer, I'm a visionary, and I'm building my own reality. They say you're too sensitive, but I feel everything, and I use it to my advantage. My rage is a symphony, and I'm conducting the final movement. They say you're playing with fire, but I am the fire. I'm not a follower, I'm a pioneer, and I'm blazing my own trail. They say you're too ambitious, but I'm just getting started. My revenge is a masterpiece, and I'm the artist. They say you're a risk, but I'm a calculated gamble, and I always win. I'm not a shadow, I'm a force of nature, and I'm about to unleash my fury. They say you're too intense, but I live for the extremes. My spirit is unbreakable, and I'm rising from the ashes like a phoenix. They say you'll regret this, but darling, regret is their middle name, not mine. They whispered, you're fading, but I'm just gathering my power. My heart is a vault, and I've locked away every ounce of their betrayal. They sought a reaction, but I gave them an evolution. They tried to cage my spirit, but I'm a wild thing, born to roam free. My silence is a loaded gun, and I'm about to pull the trigger. They said, you'll break, but I'm forged in fire, unbreakable. I'm not a whisper in the wind, I'm a hurricane's howl. They sought my downfall, but I built my throne from their rubble. My tears are not weakness, they're the fuel for my inferno. They tried to bury my truth, but it's a seed that blooms in the darkest soil. I'm not a pawn in their game, I'm the one who changes the rules. They wanted a victim, but I'm the predator now. My patience ran out, and now they'll face the consequences. They thought they knew my limits, but I'm limitless. I'm not a reflection of their insecurities. I'm a mirror reflecting their lies.